Just wanted to quickly make this video. The good news, I finished the majority of the bass notes, electric bass notes. Like when you do takes, if you're not a bass player, electric bass player, or just bass player in general, your finger's gonna get tired, and it's pretty possible that you're gonna play sloppy sloppy rhythm-wise toward the end of the song. But anyways, I think I've finished the most part. I'm gonna add other things, later, other bass note parts. But what I'm trying to say is, I needed like a lot of like help to like just doing it. Like now I have to play the bass part. Like find the bass, find the bass guitar. Where's the bass chord? Why is the bass chord tangled up? Now, why is my headphone cord tangled up? I have to untangle it. I have to go back, record it, go back, come back, check it again. And like, why is the preamp gain maybe, too strong? Have to turn down the output. Use the trim output. Anyways, that, and like, I have to do the tuning after first verse. After first verse, I have to tune the electric bass guitar again. And then like after that, like you practice a little bit, but then you realize you practice, electric guitar a little too long. So now you have to retune again. And then you also have to know, you kind of have to finish recording your bass notes, electric bass, while your fingers are still in a prime condition. Like I'm not a bass guitar player, so you don't have the callus, right, on the hands, and also like it's gonna get hurt if you keep pressing down on the is it a nickel? Yeah, nickel string, like over and over again for like just 25 minutes. You're gonna start feeling the thing, in your hand. But anyways, so you have to tell yourself, like, at some point I'm just gonna settle down on this take, go next. Another thing I really wanted to say quickly, I didn't really end the bass guitar thing part yet, but I just want to quickly say, after I put in recorded most of the bass notes, like the good part is it doesn't sound like totally wrong from what I thought. But but obviously you feel like a room for, I don't want to say improvement. Another thing I really quickly want to say is when you do when you present your art, it's not your work. I think you don't say it's my work, it's not my finest work. You can say it like that, but it's more like you are that. So if you make a mistake, with the bass notes or playing wise, that mistake is part of I don't want to say what makes it great, but like it's just part of it. It's just part of it. So you don't. I think you shouldn't present it like your work as you can't really present your work like I think I could have done better. I think I can do if I improve this, or you can't really say I don't want to drag this for too long, but you can't say like you can't self criticize at the like telling stage. Like when you tell people your music is out, you don't say, "Oh, I haven't done a good job on this section," or something like that. I think it's just what it is, and you present it like that. And then I don't like the wording work. It's you. That's what you are, and like it's no longer like an action related. It just is what you know what the thing is. You know, so your mistakes are part of. I already repeated this part, right? So I'm just gonna stop talking, and I hope it makes sense. I didn't really clearly state what this should be and that, but yeah, you get it. It's when you put it out, your work, like put it your now sorry, I don't want to say work, your music, your your music on like to the public. You no longer has to really like talk about like I don't know, because the way I see it is this band I follow, I haven't seen them talking self-critically about it. Yeah. But anyways, yes, you do have to be a self-critic when you make during the making stage. But after you put it out, that's what it is. And another thing I quickly want to say, I think rendition, not revision is allowed. Like say you publish your original music, say 1999, and you wanna do like a different version, in 2005 of your own work. I think that's fine. But anyways, another thing, the last point I wanted to say is I see like things like I could have like added some harmony to make my voice line more not in tune, but like more so that it's easily understood, like a helping chord, so that if I sing like something not totally obvious, I was thinking maybe I should add like a chord that could strengthen that particular unusual note. I didn't really use unusual note in this song, but anyways, okay. So now I just recorded, and I came back to here, my room, and I what I want to say is that it really took a lot of like a will and like a courage. I needed to drink coffee like a lot to get courage to let's get it done today, because I set it up yesterday. Today I have to start and finish this section, because if I don't, it's gonna go. I have to do it tomorrow, and you don't wanna keep like making excuses. And this constellation thing, connecting the dot thing, I want to talk about this later. But right now, what I want to say quickly is what was I saying? Yeah, keep making self excuses. Like, for example, electric bass. You know what I was looking for? I was looking for like Vaseline. You know, the vapor something. You know, you put it on skin to moisturize, right? Because I was worried, like, what if I played the bass for too long, and I had to like put something on because it might help with the friction. But like, you keep making those excuses, like, I'm sitting on this bass. I'm sitting on this drum chair, but this drum chair, you know, like the height is not great. Let's change that. You know, change use a different chair. Okay, and maybe like a bass amp. I'm recording like a bass amp, and like, hey, maybe why don't I do it even better by covering with a blanket, you know, on like a bass amp, like there's a word for it. Like I made quickly like a bass amp. It's not a den, but it's like a quick space, like not DIY. What is this thing? Like I put it together really quick, right? But then you realize, oh, what if I even cover the top of the bass amp space? But then like at some point this becomes like a excuse to like, okay, now it's like you're worried about like you're supposed to just sit down and just record your bass into the computer. But like you keep telling like, hey, I think if I put on a little thing over the bass amp bass amp bass amp like a little box I made. I put like 4 walls and like, yeah, it's valid. It is valid. You can put a cover on top of you know, like a blanket on top of it, and it will make a difference. I don't know, it would make an improvement or drastic improvement or improvement in general, but it will make a difference, enough make a difference. And I think possibly more improvement, right? But then at some point you realize, no, like it's just, you're just telling that so that you like, you're like almost like you're afraid of recording the electric bass. So I'm like, forget about it. I'm gonna just sit down, just get on with it. Like do the bass tuning. Okay, put down the guitar. Go back to the computer. Set up where it starts. You know, and like put the headphone at the right volume. Okay, go back, sit down in the chair. But then the line of the headphone, I'm sorry, the volume, because the line of the headphone is long. When you sit down, for some reason, it's not for some reason, it's because there's like connection is kind of funky. I'm using pretty cheap connection for a headphone. So yeah, the volume drops down like drastically if the connection goes a little bit weird. You know, when you pull it, you know, a bit, you know, a little too far, it happens. The volume drops down. Okay, that happens. Go back to the DAW, and then you adjust the volume again. Now go back, start the song again. You know, let's go sit down and you play. Oh, I missed the cue, but then like then you don't want to go back because it's gonna just, you're just gonna never gonna finish it. So you just sit down, wait till the section to do a one full loop, and then start from the beginning again. But anyways, all this was to say, like I think I had to drink a lot of coffee. Not a lot of coffee, but I had to drink. I actually got a lot of coffee, but I actually didn't really drink a lot. But I bought a lot because I needed like the courage. You just have to finish it today, because yesterday I wanted to finish it, but then what's the word? I didn't finish it because I was testing, A/B testing, like the good level for mic preamps, and like the trim, like what's the right good gain, yeah, you have to figure it out. You have to like cut like low. Do you have to do the low cut on low? You have to apply a low cut on DI box, because for some reason, if I don't know why, but going from passive bass to DI box, I don't know why, but it's always it clips. I'm hearing this clip sound, so I have to figure it out. Where is the clipping sound coming from? Is it coming from my preamp? Is it coming from like where? Like at what stage? And then once I clicked turn the out. What's the thing? Cutting low cut. Yeah, once I clicked the low cut on the DI box, that solved the clipping issue. And what's the other one? Lastly, I think I don't want to forget this one. The last part is, once I finished the recording bass, I came into this room, and I just kind of told myself, hey, like when you're looking at it from a composition perspective, and I don't want to use the composition as like like a big piece, like a very complex piece. It's just did you do what you planned? Were you able to connect the dots? Were you able to connect the dots? Did you the plan you set up, did you correctly or good enoughly, did you follow your plan, and did you do it, do the plan you set out to do, which is the composition. I don't know if I should. I don't like the word composition, because composition sounds like a orchestral like piece, or like a really intricate like a piano piece. But anyways, yeah, and I had to tell myself, you did a good job. You chose those points, say notes, like a bass note, and you I don't want to use the word you did it. What's the word? You were able to what's the word? You did it. You planned the dots, and you connected the dots. You connected the dots, and you put it into reality. It's not really real until it is real. It is already real, but I didn't press export yet, right? I didn't bounce, I didn't bounce out the song yet, but it's in, and I did it. So I told myself, you plan, you picked out the notes and the empty spaces, and you were able to connect the dots. And that's just my that's how I'm gonna looking at how I decided to look at this thing, because there are a lot of other things I could have done better. A lot of things planning and execution wise, but yeah, I was able to connect the dots I wanted to connect. Yeah, that it's very like, it doesn't mean it's not what's the word, it's not a significant thing, it's just dots. It's just dots, and I was able to connect the dots, and that's where I should feel good about my song and myself, because if you don't, you're only gonna look at like what if my song was a little too boring in this section, or I don't know, a lot of other different negative reasons. You're gonna those two things, not two things that you might think about that, but I'm gonna look at the positive and just keep going. I'm gonna now. I've told you guys that I have. I finished the majority of the bass part. Now I have to finish the other part and finish the bass, electric bass in general. Move on, and then now what am I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Drums. I think I'm gonna, or I might re-record piano. I don't know, because I don't like. Actually, this I don't want to include this part because it's sort of a slightly different topic. But yeah, I'm thinking of re-recording a piano, or I might not. Record it, because you just have to keep going. You have to keep going. So meaning you have to record drum, and then whatever conga, whatever, and then if you don't like it, you come back, reset up the piano recording setup. Piano recording setup, does it make sense? Set up for recording piano, and then if it's necessary, you do that. Then you break it down, and then you set up another thing, and then you do it. Yeah, so do whatever, do things so that you can finish. You can cross this finish line. Yes. And hopefully I really want to finish that could show the like a pretty good potential, like at the maximum potential in the right light, in the right light. Yeah, my song. I hope I can show that, my original song. Right now, I'm happy that I focused on with my song, I'm happy I focused on the very basic stuff. So, yeah, I was, what's the word? I think I did the very, like a backbone, thing, the big stroke, pretty strong. Like the note choice wise, but because of that, it might sound a little too boring. And but anyways, I'm gonna stop talking, and I think that's all I was gonna say. But it's been really hard. The reason I'm talking about this today in this video is because it was really hard for me to just pick up myself and set up things and actually play the notes. Like the whole action, it was hard. And this, I think, in this, like today, whatever, you know, I recorded today, marks that the stage in the song that I don't feel too, I don't feel like, I feel I'm relieved of the pressure. I don't know why. I should actually be more, I should feel more pressured because I have to like come up with solo melodies, right? But for some reason, this bass note, I'm putting in the majority of the bass note, I think it was the hardest for me. This was the hardest, hardest to bring myself to actually tune, set up, yeah, and record that, yeah, and that's what I wanted to say. So I wanted to share this happy news that yeah, I needed a lot of courage. I just recorded the bass notes and the dots. I was able to connect the dots. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, you have to find the courage. Find the courage to do what you set out to. I don't want to point it like this, you know. You need the courage. You have to find the courage. You have to make the courage to do what you set out to do, what you wanted to do. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.